Here with an energy update. Hello, loves. It's Josie. I'm here with an energy update. So I'm on Facebook and I am on YouTube. So I'm gonna be looking at both screens. Okay. Um, I'm mic'd for one of you. I'm not mic'd for the other. So feedback about the sound would be very, very helpful since every time I try to go live outside, everybody want to do everything. Anyway, so this particular video, and welcome to Eccentric for those who are not aware of the fact that that's the name, Eccentric. That's how you pronounce it. Hey, Rudy. You said no. What is no? What does no mean? What are you saying no to? I've been meaning to call you as well. Um, As you guys know, we had a new moon happen yesterday. I think it was Sunday, the 23rd, because today's the 24th. I never know what day it is. Oh, well, yeah. No, I'm talking to the people on Facebook because the sound may be a little different. I'm mic'd to the phone. Um, hey, Kimberly. Anyway, so I wanted to pop in and give a quick energy update. I know y'all hadn't seen my face much, but I'm trying to get my life together. Okay, Mercury is retrograde in my first house, and that's pretty much all I have to say. And I'm just trying to get my life together. I'm trying to sit down and not do so much, and just kind of allow this time to pass. So, saying that, if any of you are experiencing delays, confusion, if any of you are having issues, over analyzing things and things like that, just do less right now. There's some things you're gonna have to let go. There's some things that you're just gonna have to literally just walk away from right now. But it doesn't mean that it's over, okay? It doesn't mean that you can't pick it back up in the middle of March. It just means right now you just need to pause for the cause, okay? I should have titled this video The Slingshot, because again, that's what's happening right now. You're pulling back in order to be catapulted forward. And that can cause anxiety, that can cause despair, hopelessness, and all kinds of stuff, okay? Yes, Rudy, I got hit with the vapors, and I posted either on Facebook or YouTube if anybody else was feeling it too. So this new moon, I believe it's in Western Pisces. I don't know if it's in the same sign for Vedic because I didn't look at that. But I think it's the new moon kind of, that energy is kind of finessing us, giving us that pixie dust type feeling. Because I got hit yesterday and I was like, whoa, why do I feel taller? Why do I feel higher off the ground than I am? Hold up, I have to start consciously breathing. Whoa. Like I was prompted a few times yesterday and even this morning to consciously breathe. Okay, and I'm talking those good breaths down into your freaking stomach and like exhale and release. So this moon, particularly, take advantage of this new moon cycle. Even though it's a new moon, it's not a time to actively try to take actions toward your manifestations because of the Mercury retrograde. So right now, what it looks like when you're writing your intentions and you're talking about all the things you want, because we don't talk about what we don't want, right? When you're doing that, all you're doing is putting it out there and leaving it alone. Right now is not the time to actually take action and try to assist the universe, okay? Things are being moved out of your way. You just need to know what you want, okay? And be sure about that in the now. Wow. Everything, just my nerves right now. We're gonna let that pass. We're gonna let this sound pass because I can't even hear myself. Wow. Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and, yep, I'm sipping lemon water, y'all. I was told that that was JEA, the electric company. Why that sound happens, I have no idea. Anyway, it is lunchtime. I guess that's their lunch bell. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, now's the time to plan, to talk about what you want to do and things like that with people you trust, of course. You don't need to broadcast anything right now. Who, please do not put anything out there, make announcements and all this and that. Please wait till the middle of March. Okay? What I want to tell you about, though, is the slingshot situation. You're pulling back in order to be catapulted forward, right? But here's what you should be doing and taking action on right now, especially with this particular energy from this new moon. It's going to help you in areas where you want to have new beginnings and healing, in reconciliation, with partnerships, healing partnerships, cleansing and clearing your body, and any type of magical work that you want to get better at or start doing. Anything that's energetic, deals with the ethers, stuff like that, that's definitely stuff that you can take advantage of and actually take action on now, okay? Because what's going to happen is, come mid-March, when the energy starts moving and gaining momentum, all the things that you wanted, it's not going to happen like it used to happen. It's going to all happen like on the same day or in the same week, and you got to be ready for it. So you got to prepare your mind, body, and your soul. Right now, you're conditioning yourself to be able to handle all the stuff that you're asking for, because it's not going to come in the way that it would traditionally come. And you're going to need to be able to handle all of that. Okay? Manifestation is really, really quick right now. This is Master Builder year. I keep telling y'all. So it's kind of like a dance. You ask for stuff, you forget about it, you have faith, you go work on yourself or whatever, have a cupcake while you wait, and then bam, out of nowhere, everything you asked for shows up, and you got to put it in the order in which you can handle it. You've got to maneuver things in order to, actually have that experience, okay? You're going to need the energy for that. You're going to need the mental fortitude for that. You're going to need your body to be cleansed and cleared so that God can order your steps, so you can hear, okay? A lot of our senses, a lot of our psychic abilities they're not mirrored like people think. You think, oh, well, clairaudience is just basically hearing, but spiritual hearing. No, you can hear with your whole body. It's not that concrete. A lot of these abilities that you have are happening with your whole body, okay? Your whole body. That's why you got hair all over the place. It's not just antennae, right? It's not just there for aesthetics. There's vibrations everywhere, circles within circles and gears within gears, and these hairs, they pick up on things. There's different types of hearing. So you are preparing your mind, body, and energy and your physical space. Clean your house if you want to manifest. Clean your car if you want to manifest. It's very important. Okay? You're preparing, okay, to receive. Because if you do not take this time to prepare to receive that love interest, that job, that money, that opportunity, that experience, it's still going to come, but you may pretty much sabotage yourself, okay? This time is very, very, and the messages are they're coming in now. So this time is a very, very good time if you want to kick a habit like smoking, drinking, things like that. This is a good time to find the people that will support you. This is a good time to start those kinds of things, okay? Very, very healing, cleansing, and clearing energy. It's kind of like a spring cleaning energy before spring, because when spring gets here, like, it's just gonna be like bam. You know what I mean? Like, nothing is the same anymore, and stuff is really, really, really switched around. So you can't expect things to happen as they've always happened, because it's just not that way anymore, per, my reality and some of the other star seeds reality. Because, I understand that some people are still not in the reality that we're in, and that's okay. you know we all have different experiences, and in general, for the collective, things have already changed. And if you're not having this experience, it's because you just had not raised your vibration to be able to see what you need to see and experience what you need to experience. It doesn't mean you're not in progress. It just means you're just not there yet. You'll get there. Okay? It's not a big deal. It's not as a big of a deal as people make it. Okay? Give yourself a break. That's another thing. Rest is going to be a big deal. It's not how long you sleep. It's not the quantity. It is the quality. So if you know you have to make yourself super extra tired in order to get good sleep, then exercise at night before you go to sleep. Or, do something that makes you tired so that you can get good rest. If you know that 6 hours is your sweet spot, make yourself wake up and not sleep past 6 hours. Again, we are not the same anymore. Some of us only need to eat one time a day. Okay? Everybody is different. I work with so many different beings, and it's starting to get real interesting out here. Okay? What else are we talking about here? Oh, okay. So for those of you who know what glitter skin is, basically it's the crystalline body. Like if you look at your skin in the sun or under a light, you'll see little pieces of glitter, or it'll shimmer in certain spots or whatever. During this new moon cycle, there's going to be periods of time, especially if you're cleansing and clearing, where your skin is just going to be popping. It's going to look like you got makeup on and all kind of stuff. Yay, right? I guess that's going to be kind of like an indicator of you're on the right path, or you're doing something good, because what's going to happen is your body's going to start to respond in obvious ways. Okay? Some of you are going to be going through the everything looks like a movie. I feel taller, but I know I'm not taller. It feels like, November, but I know it's February. Like these like time is just gonna feel different, and height and width and all the dimensional aspects and the measurements and things like that we're used to. You're just gonna have these moments where you're like, whoa. Again, there seems to be quite a bit of 12th house energy happening here. There's childhood wounds that are going to be cleared. There is, and I'm seeing this, so bear with me. I'm looking at what they're trying to show me. And some of you are going to experience success during this new moon cycle. Because I'm hearing the glow up is real. And again, it's not because you were taking action. You had manifestations come to fruition during this new moon cycle. Just stuff is just going to pop up. People are going to call you, hey, you got this job. Hey, you got this house, blah, blah, blah. And some of you, and I suggest you do this, okay? Take chances that have low risk, Apply for the house. It's not going to kill you. Apply for the car. Do these things just to see what happens, because a lot of you are going to be surprised. Again, there's this pixie dust energy. There's this fairy godmother energy for some of us out there. Some of you, because you've already been doing the work, because you've already been cleansing and clearing and you've been on your stuff, you're already in position to receive. So we're definitely on different timelines. Ooh, my crown. So that's hitting hard for a lot of you, apparently, that you're about to receive. And some of you can feel it, okay? You would swear that I lived in the middle of New York with all of this noise that's happening right now. Anyway, it's very, very important to love on yourself, let yourself off the hook right now, and try again. They're saying try again, okay? If you were ever interested in taking pranic healing or learning breathing techniques or doing some kind of kundalini yoga, anything that deals with the breath, now's a good time to do it, because you will actually have an experience, okay? Like, something will happen. Okay? So just be aware of that if you want that. Oh my goodness. Just know that everything's going to be okay, and nature is healing and nature is grounding. And when you can't do anything about anything, you can breathe. Okay? It starts with the breath, and then after that, your next step is most likely to drink water, because I've noticed, this is just my personal experience, try it and see what happens for you. I've noticed that if I'm not hydrated well, I don't get the same amount of air that I usually get when I'm breathing. Like, hydration also expands your capacity for the breath. So I had to notice that though. Let's see. New moon. I really don't care to talk about retrograde much. Everybody knows what the what I will tell y'all though is you may have moments where you're freaking out and you literally have a panic attack. You want to shut down and all kind of crazy stuff because of retrograde mixed with this new moon energy. So there's all this magical stuff happening, but it can cause like a 7 of Cups type situation, and it'll kind of like slightly drive you mad. Again, the 12th house, psychological stuff. Again, my best advice that I have for you right now when it comes to having those moments where you freak out and make something bigger than what it is just don't be afraid to talk about how you feel. It needs to pass. However you need to help it, let it pass. Because some of you definitely may have moments where you lose all of yourself. And the purpose of that is to clear stuff you're not even aware of consciously, you know. You may freak out and get all hopeless and stuff and have a fit with yourself, all because you needed something completely different that didn't have anything to do with what you were fussing about in the first place. It's your body's way of saying, hey, you haven't been taking care of me. You haven't been doing this. You haven't been doing that. And now I'm acting out. So, like, don't fall for the illusion. Don't hold on to the principle or the subject matter, because there's background stuff going on. Okay? So if you freak out because you told your kid to do something and they didn't do it, and that one time was just the straw that broke the camel's back, you know, it's okay. It'll pass, you know what I mean? And that, just apply that wherever it belongs. Be able to forgive yourself now to forgive yourself from the past. It's very important to love yourself right now. And to be honest, there's a lot of you going through some honest moments that don't feel good. But you got to go through it. You can't. The energy's not going to let you skim over this. And a lot of it is heavily psychological. So you're just going to continue to be triggered, like in your environment and with people, until you have that nervous breakdown or have that whatever it is you're trying to avoid, whether it be crying, speaking your feelings, yelling, arguing, fussing. You got to go through it, because once that happens, you'll feel better. And then you'll be able to take steps toward actually healing. A whole dump truck. Yep. Anyway, yeah. Don't avoid conflict right now. Don't avoid uncomfortable situations, because it's just going to keep happening until you lose every bit of your divinity. The whole purpose is to create a stronger bond with your divinity. Okay? Fear is a big deal. The boogeyman syndrome. Fear is very, very high right now. There's some people that have been carrying fear for a long time. There's some people that are just triggered right now with whatever's going on, and they're afraid of success or whatever the case may be. But fear is a big deal right now. Dig into it. Face your fears right now. It's a good time because you have the help from the new moon. Face it. Understand that it's something that you created. It's a part of you. It has nothing to do with circumstances or anything that somebody did to you. You're still carrying it because you don't want to let it go out of fear of not knowing what it looks like when you don't have it, because you're comfortable. We're not comfortable anymore. We can't be. Everything is changing rapidly. So if you're having that experience with fear, you have fear and you're afraid to let the fear go because you're afraid of the unknown. Okay? So get acquainted with that fear and learn how to transmute it into something you can use. Welcome the unknown. You know, have those conversations with yourself. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how you look. Don't worry about how you look. Don't worry about what other people think about you or nothing like that. Okay? Talk to yourself. If you got to split yourself in 5 and have a board meeting, do it. This is the energy for it. Okay? Hey, Jennifer. So, you know, I love you all, and there is very, very, very high love energy right now, too. I don't know what's going on with the Schumann resonance, but them little rainbow bars definitely feel different than them white ones. Through it all, you may have moments where I should be mad or I should be frustrated, but why is it that I feel this love energy? Why is it that I love anyway? Again, there's something trying to come through. It's like a birthing process. So it takes a lot of surrender, allowing, and facing fears, you know, and going through it. You know, it is okay to look crazy. It is okay to act crazy in a safe situation, right? Not in public. But you can go crazy in your closet or at home, you know. Have that moment, because I promise you're going to have a breakthrough. Stuff is going to start moving forward, but you got to allow that moment to happen, okay? There is plenty of abundance of love energy to be had right now. Lean into it. Lean into it. Oh, yeah. I think I'm done. Yay. I'm like, I got through it. Because I was like, oh, okay. But, yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm Josie. Hi, welcome to Eccentric. And if you are in Jacksonville, Florida, you can actually see me in person. I do not take, I'm not doing personal readings in my scheduling system anymore. So if you already know me and you've already had a reading, yes, you can get one. But I'm really straight operating off of word of mouth. If you don't want to get a mentorship session, I can't help you. Okay? There's a reason why I have a mentorship session. You get tarot, you get numerology, you get astrology, you get all the tools you need to do what you need to do. But the key part is doing what you need to do. Readings are not just basic regular readings where I'm just flipping cards and telling you your life. That is not something that I want to get comfortable with. I like my mentorship. Okay? You get a reading, I look at your astrology, look at your numerology, we come up with a game plan, I send you an email, you do the work. That's it, you know? So I only got 2 services on my schedule with that book now button on my Facebook page, because that's how you book with me, okay? Or go straight to Schedulicity in the banner of the YouTube channel, right? I've got my energy healing session, and then I've got the mentorship. Those are the 2 things that I'm offering for people to be able to book just online. And I see people mostly over the phone, video chat through Zoom, or Facebook Messenger, or in person if you're in Jacksonville, Florida. But yeah, that is how that works, just so you know. So yeah, I'm gonna let y'all go. Have a beautiful day. I need to do some Qigong and stretching, so